Hello and welcome to Chocolate Covered Games Monthly Melt for July of 2022. And this is our off-topic segment, which I got to pick this month.
You have.
And you know what we're talking about?
I guess it was going to be the same as last year. What do you love about summer?
Nope.
What do I
Not
hate
at
about
all.
summer?
Nope.
Ah,
Well, that one's easy.
it is.
That's everything. Yes. No. So with summer here rolling along, and I've been looking at things to do,
Okay.
and I almost bought tickets to. There's currently a musical happening in Hershey.
There it is.
Um,
It's happening right over there.
Yep.
We can see the building is happening at.
So we're going to talk about musicals.
Okay.
And so, what musical have you seen live? What's been your favorite one that you've seen live?
My favorite live musical. Probably Seussical.
Okay.
Just because it had the Broadway backing, because it was on Broadway, I
Yeah.
saw. So it had, the Broadway budget.
I've never seen anything on Broadway, which
Yeah.
always astounds people.
Yeah.
So, non-Broadway.
Off Broadway, I would say Shrek's probably up there. Shrek would probably, because of their, great, I guess they were puppets, the thing that made the giant
Yeah.
dragon and
Yeah.
whatnot. It was over the top. That was nice. Gettysburg.
I didn't get to
Or
see
not,
that.
it wasn't Gettysburg, it's called Civil War.
Civil War.
So, it wasn't really much
That
of
was you and Mom.
It wasn't really much of a story. It was more like just a jukebox kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which was fine. It's all good music. I'm trying to think. What else could have been at the top? What have I seen live? Well, recounting high school productions.
Yeah.
Well, then.
Anything you've seen. I mean, because we've gone to Dutch Apple Dinner Theater, we've gone to Hershey Theater.
The only Dutch Apple one I remember is Guys and Dolls, and that was
I
okay.
didn't see Guys and Dolls at Dutch Apple.
Are you
I
sure?
didn't.
Didn't you?
We saw Footloose.
Yeah, that's what we saw. That was okay. We saw that. We saw Forever Plaid.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Must have been when I was in college. I saw that. Do I wish I saw Guys and Dolls there? Yes.
Yeah, that's an okay musical at best.
It's the best musical of all time.
No.
Yeah, I think my favorite that I've seen live. Oh man, I've seen so many. I would agree with you. Shrek is up there.
It was great production.
Shrek was really good because Shrek has my.
They,
Even though Guys and Dolls is my favorite.
Now you saw Warhorse, but Warhorse isn't a musical, right?
Yeah,
I thought that was just a play.
Warhorse was outstanding.
Because then they have like an 8-person
It
horse
took
trick.
two people, and they had a couple of those in that.
Yeah.
But the two people doing Warhorse, that was amazing. I would see that again in a heartbeat. The way that they could control that, I mean, it was a metal apparatus. That it blew my mind, and I'm so thankful we had the seats we did. Because at that point in time, our parents had theater tickets for a while,
Yeah.
so they actually ended up being third row. So we were very close to the stage, and I'm thankful that we continued those once they moved for a while. Because I got to see Warhorse from the third row. Outstanding.
Saw Spamalot Theater.
That was you and Dad. I didn't get to see that.
I can't remember what we saw. I think it was me and Mom. There was a thing at the theater where the stage rotated, like the background, like every scene was there, and the background would switch, like it would just turn, and then it would
Oh,
turn. I wish I could. I can't remember the musical, but I remember just saying because all 4 scenes, because they only took place in the 4 areas, the background would just rotate, so you still see all the other stuff, but
Yeah.
like this would all of a sudden become the walls. And
Yeah.
it was memorizing.
Mesmerizing.
No, I memorized it.
You and I went and saw Shrek.
Yep. Was it Pippin?
Did might have been.
I think Pippin's the one that had the rotating thing.
I thought I saw that with Mom. Did you see Jersey Boys with me?
Yeah, I saw Jersey Boys.
Jersey Boys, outstanding. Yeah, I don't know. I love musicals. I love live musicals. Shrek was amazing. Warhorse was amazing. Avenue Q was really good. In the Heights.
I didn't see
In
it.
the Heights, the dude that played the lead character, which I think his name is Snavi. Oh my goodness! Of course, that's Lin Miranda Manuel. Oh man, incredible! That was, they sang the entire time. The people that got up and left during intermission missed just an amazing music. In the Heights is incredible. Hair was interesting.
Didn't see Hair. I know the music.
Having the guy, crawl across the seats and come up and start stroking my beard and tell me how beautiful my beard was. But it was good.
Now, do you remember the 4 musicals that took place while you were in high school?
Well, I was only part of 3 of them.
Well, no, but do you remember the
Yes.
4 that? Okay, what were the 4?
My freshman year was Barnum.
Okay.
I was not part of that.
Okay.
Guys and Dolls
Okay.
was my sophomore year.
Okay.
Annie.
Okay.
That might have been flipped. But I know it was Barnum was freshman year, and then it's either Guys and Dolls and Annie, or Annie and Guys and Dolls, and Peter Pan.
Okay.
Because Peter Pan's where they almost set my head on fire. Because the firework on the stage was directly behind my head, and when they said Peter Pan is the sun and the moon and the stars, and the sparkler went off, and it was all landing all on top of me. I had hairspray in because I actually had hair at the time. All I could think was my head is going to catch on fire, because I did have little burn marks on in my shirt. So that would have been a show for people to remember.
See, I can only remember 3 of mine. That'd be the only reason I would get tickets to the shows that way and be like, oh yeah, that was the 4th one.
Yeah.
I can remember Oklahoma was my freshman year. Then Annie Get Your Gun. Then My Fair Lady. And my senior year, I could not tell you to save my life. But I worked all 3. Well, I worked all 4 of mine.
Yeah.
I was the most important person. I was doing parking.
See, and I was in the pit orchestra for Guys and Dolls, Annie, and Peter Pan.
No, I got to have full-grown adults yell at me because I had asked them for, I think we were charging like $5.
That was for the preferred area.
Yeah, those are the only people I dealt with.
Yeah.
I had people they're like, oh, my kid's in this, I should get to park over there. I'm like, it's $5. Do you know what I am? I'm like, you're a pain. That's what you is. And so many people just yelling at like this child, like, no way you're getting $5 from me. I mean, my job was essentially to be a human cone.
Yeah.
Because I was the biggest. They told me to stand in front of the thing.
Yeah.
When the person waved, I would step out of the way.
Yeah.
Human cone is what I was. Which is it's still a great job to have.
Yeah.
I was part of the team.
But stage musicals, I love seeing musicals. I do miss getting to see them like I did. Maybe at some point in time I'll buy a subscription again.
Now, is there any musical that you haven't seen that you know is coming somewhere in our area, because there's
Yes.
a lot of theaters? Okay, which musical?
That I want to see?
Yep.
Book of Mormon.
Okay.
Book of Mormon, I want to see. It's Trey Parker, Matt Stone, guys that do South Park. It is coming to the Hershey Theater.
Mhm.
So it's only coming for like 2 nights.
Yeah.
So I figured it'll be packed both nights, and I doubt we'll get employee discounts. If the show doesn't sell well, sometimes they give us employee discounts. Anastasia is currently in.
Yeah.
I could have got an employee discount for that, but I did not
Yeah.
because of my work schedule.
Only thing that's coming around us that I really want to go see is Hades Town.
Yeah, that's coming here.
Hades Town, the music's fantastic. It has that very New Orleans jazz band kind of vibe.
What about Memphis? We saw Memphis. You saw that with me.
Yeah, Memphis was good. Memphis is just what's the one that takes place in Baltimore?
Hairspray.
It's just Hairspray.
Set in Memphis.
Set in Memphis, which I liked.
I loved Memphis.
Yeah.
I thought that was really good.
I mean, I preferred it over Hairspray.
Yes. Memphis was outstanding. $1 Million Quartet. outstanding. If you like musicals that are mainly just music, like Million Dollar Quartet, Jersey Boys.
It's surprisingly one of the few subscription services we don't subscribe to.
Yeah.
Broadway HD, which we really should.
Yeah.
One of the people I work with, the librarian up at Steel, didn't subscribe to it. He's always talking about shows on there. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Now, for movie musicals,
Okay.
ones that. So, okay. And I have to clarify this too because can't put Hamilton in there. We know we've only seen Hamilton.
I watched it twice.
I have two.
So you can't put a musical in there, okay?
No, but it's not a movie musical. It's actually just
it's a musical that was filmed.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you couldn't go see it because it was so popular. That was a good way for people to see it.
All right. So you're talking that were directed, have locations and whatnot.
And yes, there are musicals, stage musicals that did have adaptations to
yeah.
movie. So movie musicals.
Ooh, that's tough. Maybe Fiddler on the Roof.
Okay.
That's decent. West Side Story, the original one, not the remake, was because I haven't seen the remake. So
I saw bits and pieces of
I
it.
can't judge that one. I'm trying to think if there's any other. Oh, 1776. Hands down winner.
Yeah. Surprised it took you that long to get there.
Well, because that's the only version I've ever seen, so I never think of like
The stage
full
version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the stage version looks like.
Yeah. I actually got an autograph from one of the guys from the stage version.
Yeah.
The guy who played Mr. Feeney,
Yeah.
William
Williams.
Daniels,
Yeah.
was in the stage version
Yeah.
and the movie version.
It's the only person I think I'd try to get an autograph from. I think he's still signing.
I don't,
But
no, I don't
that's-
think he's alive.
No, he's alive.
Is it?
Him and they're like 88 or 89.
Yes, 1776. I would say for movie version, barely beats out Guys and Dolls for me. That's just because Guys and Dolls is my all-time favorite. But yeah. But again, those are adaptations. So what about straight musical movies that never had a stage show?
So okay, so these have never been a Broadway show, but they're musicals.
Yeah. So like I guess
Uh,
La La Land fits in that.
Yeah, I haven't seen La La Land.
I don't know if there's any like that that I've seen for me.
There's been a bunch of movie musicals. I'm trying to think of ones that don't have Broadway adaptations.
Or came from Broadway.
Yeah. That has an adaptation. I was gonna say Waitress, but that got an adaptation.
What about like Across the Universe?
Yeah, that could count. I mean, any movie musical. So like your so I guess that would count. What was it called? Bohemian Rhapsody. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I guess you can throw that in that category.
There's musicals on stage that are just
Yeah.
following one person's career.
Yeah. You look at what's the one?
There's one called Summers that just follows
Yeah.
Summers.
You look at Rock of Ages.
Yeah, Rock of Ages.
Um,
Jesus Christ Superstar was a rock musical.
Yeah. So, because we know a lot about musicals and that, do you have a favorite, like composer? Weber, Andrew Lloyd Webber, Frank Sondheim.
Laurel and Hart, was that the duo?
Rodgers and Hart.
Rogers and Hart. Rogers and Hart don't get enough love.
Yeah, Rodgers and Hart, Rodgers and Hammerstein.
That's the people.
Everybody knows Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yeah.
Sondheim's a good one. Lozer, Frank Lozer.
Oh yeah.
Can't forget Frank Lozer. He did Guys and Dolls. That's why I know Frank Lozer. What is there a musical that you saw in person or any version of it that you just did not like?
A musical I did not like. No, that was a play. I was gonna name Our Town, but that's not a musical.
No, that's a play.
I hated that.
You like Our Town?
the ending is what ruined it for me.
I think we went and saw. Did we see Our Town or On Golden Pond?
We saw
Our Town.
Yeah, because the ending.
Your mom and I went to that little theater in Lebanon.
Yeah, because it's just something that they're all sitting and they're supposed to be dead. And they're just talking. It's like, I regret everything I did in life. And the next person's like, I'm like him. Life sucked. I'm like, wow, this is a great way to end your show, people.
Well, that fits you.
Yeah, but I don't need to see other people living my future.
You didn't have a musical that you just didn't like? So I don't think I had one.
I mean, it's hard to go away from a 2-hour plus show and thinking, I hate everything in this show. You'll always find like either one catchy song or like one good actor.
Now, is there I'll go classic musical. So I'm going like old school. So throw out your new stuff.
Pre-70s.
That you enjoy.
That's tough. I mean, I'm not a real big fan of like the older stuff. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the Music Man and whatnot. And I guess, well, like I said, 1776 would be up there. That's an older musical.
Yeah, but so
Jesus Christ Superstar, I enjoy.
So let's go pre that. Let's go back to the classics.
50s and
White
whatnot.
Christmas, Music Man.
Oklahoma was okay. I think out of all of them, I think Oklahoma's my highest one of those.
Okay.
Just because it's a ridiculous musical.
Now what about oh, now I guess that is stage and movie. Bye Bye Birdie.
Yeah, staging.
But what about you watching? Do you guys like musicals? I know doesn't really fit that geek culture or that board game culture.
I wish I could remember the name of it. There's a sequel to Phantom of the Opera called like Lost Love or something like that. I only watched it during the pandemic because when Broadway was shut down, Andrew Lloyd Webber teamed with Broadway HD, where every week they would show one of his musicals that was filmed for the stage, and that's the only reason I found out there was a sequel to Phantom of the Opera. Hint, it's not good. That's why no one references it. But
Well, then you get those like Elton John ones and the Disney ones, and you get Aida, Lion King, things like that. But do you enjoy musicals? If you do, what's your favorite musical that you've seen in person, on stage, or that you've seen a movie version of?
Favorite musical song? Because there's always one musical song that sticks with you.
What's your favorite musical song?
Lee's of Virginia.
Okay.
I like the boastfulness of a family saying, we are the most important family in this new country. Deal with it.
It's not exactly what I thought you'd say. I thought maybe you'd go with a different one from that musical.
Well, my second one would be Sala Saloon from Seussical.
Okay.
But boastfulness family tree wins out the day.
So
Eerily, merrily, everywhere. That's all I can sing before we get copyright.
Yeah. So I got two.
Okay.
They'd be my 1 and 1A.
Okay. You're gonna say Sit Down Rocking the Boat.
No, actually,
it's the people singing.
Ooh. Sorry, I'm all over the place here, but strictly movie musical.
Okay.
Robin and the Seven Hoods, and song from that, Mr. Booze.
Okay.
So now that's just strictly movie one.
Okay.
Mr. Booze is a great song. But going for stage, I have a 1A.
I thought you were gonna say Do Better from that musical.
No.
Do.
And that may actually be my favorite movie musical, Robin and the Seven Hoods. It's Who Would I Be?
Okay. Shrek.
From Shrek.
Okay.
And The Day the Sun Stood Still from the Civil War.
I thought you were going to go with Let the Sun Shine.
No.
From Hair?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not copyright.
But yeah, Who'd I Be from Shrek is probably my number one favorite musical song.
I was gonna say that song I just suggested probably had the most radio time out of any musical song.
With the Sunshine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I disagree with that because Frozen the musical came
Yes.
out and Let It Go.
Let It Go.
Had though
So-
you still hear Let the Sunshine in on oldies channels. So
Yeah.
maybe.
But again, do you like musicals? If you do, if you have a favorite musical song, let us know. Do like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up.
Share the video. We're getting
Yeah.
closer to 50 subscribers. Leave a comment for a future off topic down below. And as always, stay sweet.